What's up, guys? It's your boy the Iconic Knight, and today's video is going to be a tutorial on how to Peekaboo. We're going to utilize Iron Mike Tyson's famous Peekaboo style, and I'm going to show you guys the techniques he utilized and how to utilize them in Undisputed so you can win fights. We're going to split this up into three parts. So the first part is going to be Mike Tyson entries. The second part is going to be head movement and footwork. And then the third part is going to be three famous Mike Tyson combinations that you can utilize to really master that peekaboo style. Okay, so starting off with the entries, Mike Tyson had two ways to enter the pocket. He would either utilize a speedy jab or he would roll into his opponent's range. So if you're out of range, what you want to do, I'm on PlayStation, you want to use your jab button or you can use the stick. On the buttons, it's going to be square. So you can either move forward in square, or you can move forward with the right stick. Pretty basic, standard entry with Mike Tyson there. But he used to utilize a lean at the end of it. So he would jab, jab, lean, avoiding any kind of counters that came back. So jab, jab, lean. Jab, jab, lean. Step off jab, lean. You want to make sure that you're leaning so you're avoiding any hooks or any oncoming straights. Now his second way to enter into his opponent's range, as I said before, was the roll. So he would roll into range and string a combination of rolls together so he can get in closer. Due to his small stature, it was easier for him to get pretty low and avoid his opponent's shots because he was usually undersized in the heavyweight division. Now to roll on PlayStation, you want to hold the R1 button and flick either down or up. Down is going to roll you right, up is going to roll you left. Hold R1 and flick the stick in the direction that you want to roll, and that'll get you into range. It covers a lot of distance, and if they're throwing strikes to the head, you have the availability to weave them. So it opens you up for counter opportunities. You could also string both of those entries together. So you can jab, jab, roll, jab, jab, roll. You can jab, lean, roll to the other side, and keep your opponent guessing on what kind of angle, what kind of side you're looking to attack, whether it's high, low, left, or right. Now, second part is going to be head movement and footwork. Once you've used those entries to get into your opponent's range, you want to utilize a variety of head movement techniques, leans, steps to the side to really get those angled shots that Mike Tyson was always great at getting. So the standard way to lean in this game is if you hold the left trigger, you could go up. If you hold your left stick up, he's going to lean that way. You can imagine your fighters on a horseshoe. You can come around in a U kind of a motion. Mike Tyson rarely got back this high, right? So if he got low, he was staying low. He was using his height to his advantage. So this is really where Mike Tyson lived in that pocket when he would weave on that U motion. So in the pocket, when you're making those entries, you can get into that stance. Make sure you get into that stance. After the jab, get into that stance and roll down here. The only shots that are really going to affect you are going to be uppercuts because your head is right there. But at that point, you can utilize the lean and really get out the way. So that's one technique that he used to utilize. Another one is the lean in close range off of a strike. So if Mike Tyson threw the right punch, he was going to lean right. If he threw a left, he would lean left. Those are the techniques that he really made famous in the pocket, and he became a destroyer because of them. So make sure you utilize those online. Mike Tyson also used to utilize a lot of step-offs. So after a strike, he would step to the opposite side. So if he threw a left jab, he was going to come right. If he threw a straight, he would go back to the left. He wanted to keep the opponent guessing at all times. Have those eyes moving, overloading the brain with messaging. He never wanted to be in front of his opponent either. He wanted to step off that center line and make sure that his head was nowhere to be found. He wanted to use his height to his advantage, the angles to his advantage. He wanted to be outside of his opponent's view at all times so he could deal massive damage. But to finish this one off, steps, you want to use those after strikes. You want to lean after strikes, and you want to make sure that in the pocket, you want to utilize this U motion and make sure that if you're coming up on that left side, you want to finish off with a left hook. If you're going to come up on that right side, finish off with a right hook or a right strike, whether it's a straight uppercut or a hook. You want to finish with that right side because right here you have that right hip chambered with all the power. Same on the left. That left hip is chambered with all the power. So you want to make sure you're using that momentum to your best of to the best of your ability. All right, so I come up, boom, roll up. If I roll right, boom. You want to make sure that you're hitting those shots as you come up and utilize that momentum, that extra power to really sting your opponent in those moments. Okay, now in the third section, we're going to cover 3 famous Mike Tyson combos that he utilized expertly to destroy his opponents. So the first combo is a very basic, foundational combo in the sport of boxing, and it's going to be the jab, jab, straight, but you want to finish off with a lean. Jab, jab, straight, lean off to that right side. So whatever hand you finish throwing that final shot with, you want to lean towards that side. So now the second combination Mike Tyson liked to utilize in that pocket was the straight, lean, hook, hook. That's going to be triangle, left stick, click down towards you, circle X. Okay, you want to utilize that while you're in this range in the pocket. Nice, snappy, quick motion. Okay, after you throw that straight, they're going to be looking to throw something back to counter. Boom, you've leaned off, and now that counter window has opened for you to snap his head back with those 2 hooks. That lean really chambers that right hook, so you come up pretty snappy with that right hook. Okay, so now for the final combination that Mike Tyson utilized better than anybody else, and this is probably his favorite combination. You'll see it on every single highlight video that you see of Mike Tyson. It's going to be the same side hook to the body, uppercut to the head. So whatever side you choose, whether it's your lead side, the left side, you go left hook to the body, left uppercut to the head. If it's the rear, right hook to the body, uppercut to the head. Now what I like to do is end this combination off with power. So if it's the rear, you're going to go right hook to the body, power shot up top. If it's the lead, same thing, power shot up top. Another combination, kind of in the same world here, is utilize this with the lead hand. It's more effective with the lead hand. Instead of the lead hook to the body, you can do a power uppercut to the body and then an uppercut to the head. Or you can double them up. You can double up those power punches to the body with the uppercut. It's super fast. Look. So you want to hold, to do this, you want to hold L1 to target the body, hold R1 to chamber the power, and then you can either utilize the right stick to the bottom left, or if you're using buttons, you want to use X and square at the same time while holding the L1 and the R1. Those come out super fast in succession, and you're going to be able to string together 4 punch combinations with that. Watch. Boom. That last hit didn't register, but It's because it tapped the glove. So now that we've covered entries, now that we've covered footwork and head movement, and 3 famous Mike Tyson combinations, I'm going to show you some footage where I'm utilizing all 3 of these skills to fight the computer, to show you that this stuff actually works, it's effective in fighting. And if you want to see an even better example, check out my last stream that I did called the Practicing the Peekaboo Style Live, and you'll be able to see that live online versus real players. Fantastic footage there. But if you liked the video, hit the like button. More importantly, subscribe, join the Iconic Army. I appreciate every single one of you. I love you all. And Jesus Christ loves you. And God bless you all. Enjoy the rest of the video. Peace.